We're back, and we're playing Whack-A-Zombie. So we're going to whack some zombies in the head. Now this was one of those games, when I was first playing through it, I thought it was pretty fun. These little, oh look at all that sun! Wow! That's more sun than I've seen in a long time. We also got all these little potato mines and stuff, but can't see us using those. Now I'm using quite a weird mouse to play this game. Just most of the... Now, you might be thinking this isn't a word, but it is mouses that I own. You might think it's meant to be mice, not when referencing the mouse they use with a keyboard. So the mouse that I use, it looks more like a pen, so that's the way you hold it. Just because it makes less noise than most of my other mouses. The other ones make real loud clicks, so you'd hear them constantly. This is what this one sounds like. Now you can barely pick that up, so when I hold that a little bit away from the mic, hopefully you're not hearing it very much. Which is good, because otherwise it'd be a bit unbearable, a bit too loud. Which is an issue I have when I'm playing games, because I like to smash the buttons. But it means my accuracy is a little bit off. So I'm doing my best here, but you might see me miss clicking and hitting the wrong thing from time to time. But that's not a surprise when you see what I'm playing with. Oh, Conehead's taking a double hit. It's cool we're getting to use these grave busters that we wouldn't usually be able to use. So that's cool. Now it'd be interesting, what other games out there have people played that they really felt in control of, ones that really just gripped them? Now I've just said like Breath of the Wild and Metal Gear Solid 5. Two games that really got me. Ooh, click. And loads of sun. Too much sun. And I've got to say, Breath of the Wild and Metal Gear Solid 5 are two very different games. So that's cool. I do like about diversity in playing stuff. Again, Plants vs Zombies is a very different game than both of those. Oh, they're getting fast. Okay, clicky click. Click a click. Oh, yeah, okay. I think I give you a bit too much sun for these. Maybe you should be using cherry bombs, but like, what's the point? I'm just not getting the time to use the grave busters, that's all. Oh, it's the final wave. Okay, that wasn't too bad at all. That took like no time at all. Ooh, penny pincher. I don't know what I get that for, but hey, I got it. And it's an achievement. And this is the flower we just got there. Like the plant we just got. I think is one of the most interesting ones in the game. We're not going to get to see it, but it turns a zombie against its friends. Which is a cool idea. So let's start on level 2-6. Now, potato mines are going to be our friend. So we're ready for 2 football zombies who are just going to tear through our defences. We're going to have to let them through, potato mine at the back, and then start rebuilding behind them. Also, we've got 1 lawnmower we can use as well. It's nice when you've already got a plant there ready for them. But yeah, of all-time favourite games, like several Mario games there. Obviously there's a lot of Zelda games too. But Breath of the Wild, man, that might top the list. Just for that amazing experience. Because playing through it was just so fun, it was so different. Let's plant this bad boy down there. And we've got to get another bad boy up here, ready for this guy. Oh, that's too far back, but life goes on. Yeah, it tends to be games you played in your childhood when they get refreshed. That's like Mario. Played that for decades. Same as Zelda. So when they get refreshed, you're always going to buy them. Same like Pokemon. Looking forward to the next Pokemon game coming out. Only play the main series of games. Again, it's like, you only have so many hours in the day, and it's like, I barely have time to play games as it is. I'm not going to start a new series I've never played before. Don't want to spend all that money buying something that I can't commit the time to. Whereas when I buy something like on the Switch, I know even if I take it to bed, I can play it for an hour before I go to sleep. Because that's what adult life is like, unfortunately. As I sit and play my cartoony game! What about plants and zombies? Were zombies overdone? I think at the time they were almost done. But zombies they're here to stay. Like, I've not played something like 7 Days to Die, but I can totally see the appeal of playing that game. Well, I've got to say, I think it's the kind of game that will be better with more people. Don't think it's the kind of game you'd want to play. Ah, now. Potato mine. Oh, no, no, no. Come on, potato mine. And slow this guy down. Now, here's the thing. How long does it take for the potato mine to come up? Okay, let's just play it safe. He's eaten 2 so far. Okay. So we need to have at least 2, probably 3 in front of him to be able to defeat this guy, because he's pretty formidable. Pretty strong. But at least now he's going to get blown up, and we've got 2. I always want to have at least 2. Okay. That is manageable, but not great. I'm thinking when the hordes come, that if we've got several of them coming at us, lawnmowers are just going to have to take care of it. That's just 3 on every line. Feeling pretty good. I don't know if there was those screen door zombies in this level. Didn't notice. Can't say I noticed. But yeah, what games really gripped you, either as a kid or growing up? I'd be interested to see if there are games out there that I played that are forgotten or haven't played at all. Because there are just some games that everyone else seems to have played, but you didn't, none of your friends did, so you just missed them. Banjo-Kazooie was like that. I played that when the game was like 15 years old. Same with Portal. Like, played through Portal 1 and Portal 2 when they were out for years. And that, Portal's my kind of game. Like, puzzle game. Love it. Only problem with the movement in that game kind of made me feel a bit queasy sometimes. What a geek I am. Can't even play a video game. But an experience that was just great. Really fun. Okay, zombies. Come and get me. This grave here is going to be one of the annoying ones. Okay, potato mining it out. And we're going to start slowing this guy down here, I think. Yeah, oh yeah, I don't know what to do. That zombie, oh my god, the 2 cone heads here as well. And on this row, I'm getting hit hard here. I'm getting hit really hard. I'm not feeling this, baby. I'm going to lose probably in 3 rows here. There's not a lot there's nothing I can do about this. Nah, I'm like screwed. Wow. 2-6 is making me a bit scared for the other levels. Luckily that was end of the wave, so we only lost 2 in the end, but yeah, that was a little bit rough. I can see the game ramping up. Getting a bit more difficult. Still manageable. We can still do this. We can still take it to the end of the game here. Right, so we want these guys. But yeah, I'm thinking potato mine's the way to go. A lot of gravestones now. I've been playing mid-level. We're going to have to take this one all the way to the back. Which is a shame. I like the scaredy shrooms. I think they look cute. When they're like all scared and hiding. So, what other games did I play in my childhood? So you had all your Zelda and your Marios. That's pretty consistent. But a lot of games that I really love now were all ones that I played when I was younger. And they just... Not that they remade them. Some of them are just the sequels. Some of them are remakes. Some of them are reboots. For example, Tomb Raider. I watched my mum play through Tomb Raiders. Like, she's played all of the main series games. So I watched her play through... Yeah, Tomb Raiders got up to 5, then you had a bunch of other ones after that. I can't even name them all, there's so many. But I watched her play through at least up till Angel of Darkness, for sure. I can't remember what came out after. Angel of Darkness sucks, by the way. Don't play that one. But that was really fun watching her play through those. And then when the game reboot, and it came out as Tomb Raider, and then Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider, those were games that I wasn't with her to watch play. Because I wasn't living at home anymore. I'd moved out, moved on with my life. So that was me now playing Tomb Raider for the first time. I'd played some of the other ones, but I'd never played them all the way through. But I had watched my mum play all the way through. We'd almost sit down as a family to sit down and watch my mum play Tomb Raider as well. Shout at her, saying, "No, go this way, no, go back that thing up." and she'd be there stressing out because we're making it a lot more intense. So that was a fun experience. And then getting Tomb Raider like for myself to play through was really fun. Good game. Good reboot. Done a lot of things right, I think, in my opinion. And I enjoyed Rise of the Tomb Raider. That's if you like the Tomb Raider reboot, you're going to enjoy Rise of the Tomb Raider. But Shadow of the Tomb Raider, as long as I'm getting these right, Shadow of the Tomb Raider is the third one. I might be mistaken. But that was a disappointment for me personally. It felt a bit rushed. It was just so much of the same. The puzzles weren't as imaginative as some of the other games. The final boss fight I just plain didn't enjoy. It seemed like it went by really quick as well. Now for the final boss fight, there's something that happens when you play a game. That if you get the wrong idea about the mechanics, like you're completely screwed. Because you have to live with the fact that you're just playing it wrong. And it takes a while for you to realise that. Because when I was playing through it, you're fighting against this guy who's turning into like a god. And you've got to shoot him. Now, when I shoot him, he says something like, it has no effect, it's no use or something like that. Kind of like the Sonic, it's no use! Like Sonic 06 kind of thing. He says something that made me go, oh, is that not what I'm meant to do? Maybe I'm not meant to shoot, I'm meant to do something else. And at one point, I shot him in the back. I was like, aha! That had the intended result. It obviously moved into the next phase of the fight because he reacted to it. So I spent my entire time trying to sneak around and shoot him in the back, which is actually quite difficult to do. And it didn't have the same effect. And I kept dying because I was doing this thing that was more difficult than needed to be done. And then I eventually looked up a walkthrough and realised, oh no, you've just got to shoot him. It was just coincidence that that one time I shot him in the back that actually had an effect. That was pure coincidence, nothing to do with anything. And it's not the game developer's fault, but as someone who takes things quite literally, when a character says, oh, like that has no effect on me, I'm going to go, okay then, I won't do that anymore. One of the worst ones has to be Pokemon. I'm sure one of the characters in the original OG Pokemon games, we're talking Blue, we're talking Red, or it could have been in either the game, the manual, or a magazine. Someone says to you, you can't go into the grass, there's wild Pokemon there. So my literal kid ass thought, oh, don't go into the grass. To go 100% literally. So I went around and talked to everyone in town, and then there was literally nothing else to do in the game. So I spent a long time thinking that Pokemon was a nothing game. Like you just didn't do anything in it. How sad is that? Then I think it was Pokemon Yellow came out, and it's crazy, because I then bought Pokemon Yellow too. And that's when I first walked into the grass, and then it was like, ah, you can go in the grass, and now we're playing the game. So I then went back to Pokemon Blue and played through that. And I've played every main Pokemon game since, so I obviously enjoyed it. Good games. Real simple RPGs. They're more complicated now than they once were, but at the same time they're easier than they once were, I would say. Because they've added more mechanics to the games with their kind of like mega evolutions, and wherever the Sword and Shield have got this weird, you can make them like huge, like dinosaur sized. So that's going to be something new that I don't really care for. I think that's a bit reminiscent of Digimon. A lot of people like to compare Pokemon and Digimon because they're out around about the same time. Played both of the card games. Not a lot of people realise that Digimon had a card game too, but I did. I had those. Someone in primary school stole my Digimon cards once, so there's a fun story, eh? Okay, this level seems to be going okay. Nothing too crazy going on here. Planting behind this guy, as we usually do, just to get prepared for the next set of zombies. Got a nice little setup here, so I'm ready for the double tombstone and the single tombstone when the inevitable final wave comes. So we'll hopefully do some serious damage before they start tearing through my defences. Got a lot of mushrooms out there, so I'm pretty happy with that. This bottom row, I think I might stick one in the bottom row there just to get that fully defended. There's nothing more I can do there. Got a screen zombie, gonna again plant behind him I think, because we're getting close to the final wave. I've got two shooting them here, so I'm gonna let them do as much damage as they can. Hopefully get a little kink in there before. Yep, good. That's the issue, is having a screen door zombie then zombies behind it. So I'm going to try my best to plant behind them. So we can start doing damage to the following zombie. Let's get that coinage. And we can kill this zombie off. Oh, that was good. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty solid. Yeah, another game that was a part of my youth. Another one that I watched my mum play, I played a bit of. That then got rebooted as new and tasty was the Oddworld games. So they've only redone the first one, but hopefully they'll do Exodus as well. Because we've got Odyssey, have been rebooted as new and tasty. And I've got to say, I think that's the way you do a reboot. Game looked gorgeous. They adapted it for newer players. And by adapting newer players, I mean they made the game a lot easier. Because that is a tough game. It's really hard. It's a hard platformer. It's puzzle-based platformer, but the platforming itself can be really difficult. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but you need to be aware of that before playing the game. And the way they adapted it was by adding health. Because in the original game, if you get attacked by someone, you die. In fact, in New and Tasty, hard mode is what the game just used to be. Just that was it, you had no choice. The game is now hard mode, so you've now got a normal mode and an easy mode that they've added. The normal easy just give you more and more health. So it means if you make a little mistake and someone comes at you, then you can... this sucks. This is a lot of zombies. Story time's gonna have to wait. I'm gonna get screwed hard here, I think. I'm getting messed up. A lot of zombies. A lot of zombies. Screen door zombies really protecting those guys. Oh boy. Yeah, that at the back can start doing damage. They've made their way through. There's too many of them to defend against. Hopefully that'll take them out. Oh, might be able to defend there. Screwed on this line, screwed on that line, yeah. Yep. Well, that's 2-7, boys and girls. Messing me up. I'm hoping to get this guy too. Yep, that's nice. Shame I couldn't have got that guy out there, but nah, there's nothing I can do. Except defeat on 2 rows. Fair enough. Yeah, definitely ramping up in difficulty. Well, we've got our ice room, so that'll do us for this episode of Plants vs Zombies No Sun Run.